Hidden senior travel perks airlines don't advertise. Picture yourself rolling a small carry-on toward the check-in desk, the terminal buzzing around you, and realizing there's an easier track through all of it, if you know what to ask. Most carriers and airports won't shout about senior-friendly options, but many have quiet accommodations, courtesy policies, and discretionary perks that make trips cheaper and calmer. Your goal isn't to argue, it's to use a polite, consistent script that opens doors. In a minute, I'll give you the exact two-line ask that turns plastic seats into padded ones, and we'll also use one photo that can save you from baggage headaches later. Keep those open loops in mind as we walk through the airport together, from booking to boarding to touchdown. Every loop is a small scene with a simple move you can make. Stack a few and you will feel the stress peel away. Ready? Grab your boarding pass, take a breath, and let's start where savings begin, before you even leave home. You're at your kitchen table comparing prices, noticing the same numbers no matter what site you try, and wondering if there's a door you're not seeing. That some senior fares or flexible pricing for older travelers aren't always listed online. Call the airline's phone sales line and ask, "Hi, I'm over 60. Do you have any unpublished senior fares or flexible options for my route today?" If they don't, ask if they can monitor a lower fare class or match what you're seeing elsewhere. Sometimes you'll hear a quiet yes, especially on off-peak days, multi-leg routes or earlier departures, and even a small fare dip adds up. With the booking handled, the next bottleneck is the security line. You reach the checkpoint and the line snakes forever. People juggling belts and bins while the clock ticks. Long waits that drain your energy before the trip even starts. Walk to an agent near the entrance and use the two-line ask. "Hi there, I am over 60 today. Is there any senior accommodation or priority access available for me?" Keep it friendly, no entitlement, and have your ID ready. At many airports, staff can direct older travelers to a shorter lane or a quieter desk. Even if it isn't posted, when it's not possible, they'll usually offer a tip on timing or a nearby lane with faster throughput. Now that you're through with less stress, we'll deal with bags, plus that one photo I promised that can save you later. You're at check-in with a neatly packed suitcase and a small carry-on, but you're debating whether a gift or coat will tip you over. Extra bag or weight fees that hit right when you can't repack. Before you place anything on the scale, use the two-line ask with the desk agent and clarify your exact items. "I'm over 60 and traveling with these two pieces. Do you have any senior flexibility on an extra bag or weight today?" Policies vary, but on some international routes or less full flights, agents have discretion for modest leeway or can suggest a no-fee swap that avoids a charge. Call back, snap a quick photo of your packed bag, front, side, and the tag when you get it. If anything goes missing, that picture speeds up help, and we'll use it again when we talk insurance and refunds. Comfort matters next, because a better seat can change your whole flight. You stroll to the gate and glance at the seat map. Bulkhead and exit rows look tempting, and a few are still unassigned. That premium, economy, and extra legroom seats usually carry a fee, and the system won't let you move without paying. Time your ask for when agents are juggling pre-boarding changes or the cabin looks underfilled. Then try, "I'm over 60. If you have any standard comfort seats with more space open, could you seat me there at no extra cost?" Day of departure reseating is where discretion lives. When there's slack in the cabin or a safety balance to adjust, agents sometimes accommodate quiet requests, especially for older travelers on long flights. The same two-line ask returns at boarding. Save it. We'll reuse it. While you wait, hunger kicks in, and there's a way to keep airport meals from nibbling your budget. You spot a cafe with a cozy corner and decent food, but the prices make you wince. Airport markups that add up fast. When you pay, ask plainly, "Do you have a senior discount?" and hold your card or cash ready as if the answer will be yes. Many outlets quietly offer 10 to 15% off to older customers or run unadvertised promos. If they do, you win. If they don't, you've lost nothing. Keep the receipt even for small bites. We'll tie it to your card benefits later if delays push you into a claim. Speaking of cards, your ticket purchase may have already unlocked free travel insurance. You just have to flip the switch. You're reviewing your wallet and find a higher tier debit or credit card you used to buy the ticket. People assume that insurance is automatic, then discover after a delay or lost bag that they were never enrolled. Before the trip, call the card support line or use the app to confirm and activate travel coverage. Ask what documents they need for medical, delay, or baggage claims, and email yourself the certificate. You now have a safety net for cancellations, delays, or lost items that pairs perfectly with your bag photo and meal receipts. If your bag strays, that photo plus your claim form is gold. If a delay stretches, those food receipts become proof for reimbursement. There's another comfort upgrade you can sometimes unlock without status: a quiet room with coffee and chargers. You're at the gate area and an announcement crackles delay. Crowded seating, dead outlets, and nowhere to rest. Walk to the airline desk and try the two-line ask, tailored to the moment. I'm over 60 and I've got a long wait due to this delay. Is there any courtesy access to a lounge today? During irregular operations, agents sometimes issue temporary lounge invitations when space allows, especially for older travelers facing extended waits. If that's a no, ask if there's a quiet area nearby or a partner lounge accepting courtesy admissions. Keep it kind. Courtesy works two ways. When the flight finally boards, use a small move to board calm and find overhead space without wrestling strangers for it. You hear pre-boarding groups called and watch the overhead bins fill in minutes. By general boarding, finding space near your seat becomes a shoulder workout. Approach the gate agent before your group is called and say, "I'm over 60. Do you have senior priority or early boarding I can use today?" Keep your boarding pass ready and step aside after asking. On many flights, staff can slide older travelers into an earlier group or invite you when they call families and those needing extra time, which makes stowing your carry-on easy and settling in stress-free. That same two-line ask has now helped at security, seating, lounges, and the jet bridge. You're making it a habit. What if plans change and you need your money back on a non-refundable fare for health reasons? You wake up unwell the day before departure, or a doctor advises you not to fly. This is a non-refundable ticket that feels like money gone. Contact the airline support, explain the situation calmly, and ask, "I'm over 60 and have a medical issue. What flexibility do you offer for refunds or credits with documentation?" Then, get a straightforward note from your provider and submit it through the airline's channel. Policies differ, but many carriers can consider documented medical cases for older travelers and grant credits or refunds they don't advertise. Callback. If the card insurance is active, you also have a second path. Submit your doctor's note, receipts, and itinerary to the card provider as well. And if you can fly but must carry medications or syringes, there's a smooth way to get them through security. You pack essential liquid meds in original containers and place syringes in a small clear pouch, but you're nervous about the 100 milliliter rule. Anxiety at the checkpoint that tempts you to hide items, which only makes screening harder. Place your meds in a separate tray and tell the officer, "I have medically necessary liquids and syringes with prescriptions here." Then present the note or label. Security teams are trained to allow medically necessary items when declared. Separating them speeds inspection and keeps you calm. Bonus, keep a simple list of medication names and doses on your phone and print it in your passport sleeve so you never fumble in line. Once through, there's one more seating detail that can make a long flight easier, especially if you're not flying alone. You and a spouse, friend, or assistant approach the gate and notice you are split across the cabin. Sitting apart adds stress, particularly on long-haul flights or when you'd appreciate a hand with overhead bags. Use the two-line ask with the gate agent. "I'm over 60 and traveling with a companion. Could you seat us together if you have any flexibility?" Offer to take any two adjacent economy seats, even toward the back, to give agents room to help. When the flight isn't full, staff can reseat you side by side without a fee, and many will try to keep older travelers and helpers together for a smoother boarding flow. Beyond airlines, there are national and regional cards that unlock discounts on more than flights, hotels, buses, museums, and more. You land in a new country and see a sign for senior pricing at a museum, then realize you've been paying full rate elsewhere, leaving discounts on the table because you didn't carry the right card or ask. Before domestic trips, check if your region has an official senior credential and bring it. Abroad, ask at ticket desks and transport counters, do you offer senior pricing, and show any government-issued ID that verifies your age. These programs can apply to hotel rates, trains and buses, attractions, and even guided tours, stacking savings across a whole itinerary. If a desk says no, ask if there's a partner rate or off-peak deal you can use instead. Remember the receipts you're keeping for your card coverage and the bag photo? Together they create a tidy paper trail for any claim or reimbursement. With the big wins covered, let's close those open loops and set you up for your next trip. That 2-line ask, I'm over 60. Is there any senior accommodation available for this situation today? Is your quiet superpower, and you've now used it from the checkpoint to the jet bridge. The single photo of your bag and tag, paired with your activated card insurance and meal receipts, closes the second loop. You're covered if bags wander or delays stretch. Add one last habit, checking the seat map and asking at the gate when the cabin has slack, and you have completed the trifecta of comfort, cost, and calm. None of this relies on arguing or memorizing obscure codes. It's about timing, tone, and knowing what to ask for. If this helped, tell me which loop you'll try first and share any wins you've had so others can use them. Next up, we'll break down airport freebies you can ask for at the counter, plus the one line that gets your boarding pass scanned again in your favor. Safe travels, and see you in the next video.